Hello, everyone. How are we on this beautiful Thursday evening? This is the sage time. Hello, Rosie. Sage time, spirit time, energy time. Hello. It's almost like you guys were waiting for me. This is so good, right? Let's see how we're going. Shalom Aleichem, 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀 יקר. This is where we meet and greet in few languages. Salamu alaikum. How you going? We have everything and everyone here, right? Hola querida. You see, even Spanish. Is there any Greeks in the house? Yasu. Let us yasu. Palo Santo. Sage. Let us connect. Fresh nails. Fresh nails, everyone. They were a bit damaged. I had to go and fix them. How are we all? Well. By the way, as the food was delicious. Very good. So today we are bringing and talking about awareness that will empower you and bring change. I hope that everyone are doing well, first of all. And I hope that we can disperse some stress. I don't know why this side looks more lit than the other. Let me just check. Can you see me and hear me well? Who else is in here? Here. Check out a little bit of my crystals before they're being packed and wrapped and gone away to the new house. And the curls. So, listen. I don't know if you remember, but a few weeks ago I had here my friend Salwa, and she was talking about how everything is 10 to 12 years ago will repeat. We're back in the tiger, we're back in the energy, and basically, I guess, shalom, gal, and konnichiwa, and that's it, enough meet and greet. Hi everyone, that's it, I'm continuing. Something just beyond amazing just happened to me just an hour ago. I have received an extremely annoying, frustrating, sad email that was very, I guess, not appropriate, if I may say. This filter here, let me just see. Can you see me and hear me well, please? I know I'm a Virgo. It's just technicality. I know. Anyway, I've received this very highly annoying email, and it wasn't right. It wasn't right for many reasons. And I decided to answer. I decided to answer what was really the problem. And I've decided to put things, to do the actual ho'oponopono, but for myself. And the actual ho'oponopono for thyself is the one that you are making things right, real right. I actually have a whole similar messages here to talk with us, yet I came home and I received this email that was totally unjust and not right. And then I realized that the reason that it wasn't right and just was because that the person who wrote it really hurt it, yet it impacted me in such a traumatic way that I went into shutdown mode and lockdown trauma within thyself. It shows you how much trauma can actually be suppressed and repressed and chucked down. And I said, no, I'm not going to let this person get away with that for that long again. Because what had happened wasn't right. This person tried to make an indecent proposal, let's just say it this way, in a professional setting that was totally not right. Yet it put me into an ongoing impacted or compacted or ongoing trauma. And with that trauma, I had to suppress myself. However, today I was sitting and reflecting. It was only a 3-line email, basically. And I've looked at it and I said, nah, you're not going to get away with that. You are simply not going to get away with all the agony and trauma that this person has inflicted on me. And I said, nope. I actually sat and wrote a very clear email, boom, 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 that has been sitting and brewing in me for literally 12 years. May, and we're now heading to March, 12 years minus 2 months. And the trauma is now out. That's it. I'm ready. Game on. And when you are allowing yourself to confront yourself, and this is basically what we are doing, we are confronting ourselves to purify and to cleanse the energy that you have. So have you been traumatized? Have you been put down? Have you been upset? Have you been bullied? Have you been suppressed in a way in order to keep the other person happy? Do you know what's this? It's actually 10 of this. This is the time to say no more. No more. Get up, stand up for yourself, and express what you really want to say in the most dignified, strong, coherent way. Because what is the problem? When we go into trauma, you go into either fight, flight, or freeze. There's actually a couple of extra one, but we won't go there. The fright can go even deeper and you go into, it's more than freeze even. My aim is to help each and everyone to get out of that. Once that you will allow yourself to get out of the fight, flight, and freeze, and I can help you to do that really fast and not as painful as the impacted shock that you've been in. And I guess one of the main things that are really we need to remember if we have that ability is that that trauma is actually over. The war is over. What you do need to do is to live from the adult self and to support the young self, no matter what age it is, that has been hurt and that has been bruised and damaged and traumatized. And this is where you are actually the best healer that can support and be courageous enough for yourself. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions? And should I just ask you first, how are you all? How are you? Because it's going to be awesome. I'm actually going to do some visualization with you to get and clear. And we're going to take a trauma, we're going to transmute it, transform it, and F it off, okay? I'm very excited because next Tuesday, I'm actually starting to teach my course, 28 Lessons in Self-Mastery. There are already few participants. Remember, I keep the class very intimate, very closed. We have the code of silence, whatever is happening there, staying there. I missed you too, Adam, darling heart. Where have you been in your little inspirational trip, huh? How's that? Adam, are you coming to the course? Come on. So the course starts next week. It's 4 Tuesdays from 6 o'clock till 9:45. It's 28 lessons divided by 4 weeks. So every week it will be 7 lessons that I'm gonna help you to shift and clear and become. And I know that some of you have worked so much on themselves. This will polish it. This will be the fine polish, or this will be the big crack. And that is where it is. Nothing is quiet about you, Adam, dear. So for example, here, just open the book randomly, Cutting the Cords and Reconnecting with Love. So how was your week? Tell me. Everything. How do you feel that everything happens in life is a reflection of what you have within or push? Of course, we are here to empower ourselves and to purify and to cleanse ourselves and to make our energy so much more refined. Once that we are refining this energy, if you have nothing to clear, you go to heaven or hell, but you go away. So as long as you have dramas and things and action, This is because that there's still stuff to shift and to clear. So are you ready to shift and to clear? You didn't tell me how you are. Amanda, how are you? Adam, you are 100%. Tracy and Caroline, hi everyone. Francis, Maria querida, Shaked, and 𝗕. So, raising awareness in bringing change. Because this what will actually shift your energy. So, how many of you are empaths here? If you're an empath, you might actually take other people's stuff on you. And you don't want to do that. When you're feeling suddenly stressed or suddenly upset, I need you to ask yourself, is it mine or is it someone else's? When you are taking someone else's stuff, or should I say crap, you suddenly don't understand, but hang on, I've been okay. Why is it really happening to me? What is really the things that makes it happen? And you will notice, maybe it's not yours. Maybe you spend time, maybe you just spend time with people that dump that stuff on you, and that's not yours. I remember one of my clients, favorite male clients, should I say, came to a session and he had this thing happening that he said, this guy wore this hat and he wore this and da-da-da. And I'm like, what is wrong with that? Sometimes it just clicks in me, it hooks in me. And I'm like, WTF, there is something there. He's like, don't worry about it. It's just this, it's just that. I'm like, no. This has a meaning. After I convinced him to do an open heart surgery, and I had to fight him to actually do that, he realized that there was a big stinky bag of poo hiding within his emotions. And then we were able to just lift it, clear it, and then it didn't matter, right? And once that you find the core as funny, as sad, as silly, as seemingly unimportant, it is super effing important. So you need to realize what is right for you in your life and what is not. And this is where we need to shift it. This is where we need to shift that anything, let's say it this way, I am the most super nice, I have so much patience, I can laugh, I can do, but when something goes in this little crazy brain of mine, there is something there. There's a trigger, there's a hook, there is a memory, there's a trauma, and it is hidden. And I can lose my shit over something so insignificant, also known as the hat of I'll just say your name, Adam. Can I just say your name? He just gave me permission. It's okay. He just writes to me and says, you can talk about it. So Adam lost his shit about this guy who was wearing this jacket, who was wrinkled, and it wasn't right. He was wearing a t-shirt, and it wasn't right in this big forum, right? But there was a bigger, deeper session, and there was a reason for it. And then we found it. It's like, it's the point that it seems so not important. He was like, don't waste our session on talking about this. And I'm like, but there's a reason there. And I wouldn't let it. I was like a dog with a bone. And then it was the aha moment. True? True. Yes, of course, Amanda, that you're an empath. Wear your pendant. So for those of you who have my pendant, I've created it for all you empaths. And this is time to wear it and to have it, because everything, it's like, think of it, this is a gift that I received from Metatron, this shape. And it is the ultimate transformational shield, and that will help you to shift the energy and to strengthen you. So try to wear it. And I promise you, right here in my live, if you're feeling that your pendant is too heavy and saging it or palo santo it or incensing it or full mooning it is not enough, come, I will energize it for you. It takes me 20 seconds and I will transform it, transmute it. It will be just as new. So if you're feeling that it's too heavy or as such, do it. Come. Text me, Sharon, can you please energize it? I'll tell you, yep, come at this and this. Be there free of charge, just with love. Just come and do it and I will clear it. Like if you had a big night, if you had a big thing, wear them at work, exactly right. Wear them when you're not, just wear them. It's your protection. But it's not protection from fear. It is an amplification of your energy. And don't you want to have that? Don't you want to have your energy amplified and strong and connected? That's it. It's like riding a car. Remember, the 𝗪𝗶𝗫 is a chariot. The word 𝗪𝗶𝗫 in Hebrew is actually a chariot, 𝗪𝗶𝗫. And the chariot takes you from A to B. It's the old style cars. If you will look at my cards, look at this symbol. This symbol is actually a chariot. And once that you're doing this, you are protected from above and below and from the side. And then you swivel. And when you swivel from up and below, it becomes synchronized and goes together. And this is where we need to support and transform ourselves. I had many visions, especially when Atlantis has fallen. People entered to the 𝗪𝗶𝗫 and just zut. And I know that I saw that they went to many places of the pyramids, so whether it was Mexico, Brazil, or England, or like the Stonehenge, and to Egypt, and many others, but it was like choo, 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 choo. And people have disappeared and moved. And I guess this is one of the reasons that I did do it like with the galaxy, because we are beyond a planet. We are oh so powerful. So let's say that the stress is yours. Or how will you know that you're even stressed? So again, chapter about the adrenals. Fight, flight, freeze. So you can feel hot, anxious, and scattered versus cool, calm, and collected. When you are cool, calm, and collected, all is good. If you suddenly felt a wave, a heat wave coming through your body, that's it. Adrenals are on. Now breathe, drink water, say to yourself, speak to yourself, even put your hand on your forehead. This point is called ESR, emotional stress release. You're putting one hand here and one hand in the back of your head. Exactly the same position, parallel to the back. So as you do this and you're clearing, you can breathe a few seconds and everything then will be flowing. Now, when you are... Hey, Caroline, did you receive your package already? So I think after last week, Caroline ordered a pendant and I've sent it to her straight away. What do you do when you see someone else being upset? Do you ask them if they're okay? Or do you suggest for them to help? What do you do? Are you okay? Do you want to do something about it? What is happening? What do you do? Are you jumping to save them? Because if you do, then potentially you're a rescuer. But you need to be a rescuer or supporter. Is it life and death or not? If it's not life and death, then you just need to support them. If it is life and death, if it's not, stop it. You know what I want to say. If it's life and death, rescue them, call an ambulance, move it. If it's not, ask them if they're okay. But with your permission, I would like to take it to the next level. Ask them if they're okay, and if they're not, would you like to do something about it? Would you like to do something about it? Because sometimes, and they say that they're not okay, they will just sit there. But do we actually want them just to sit there like this? Or do we want to take them to the next stage? Because otherwise you are carrying them. And then you get depleted and you get tired. Those who watches me on Facebook, oh my God, I see like a love heart here. Can you see a love heart here? It's shining. How funny. Oh, thank you. So Caroline saying it's so beautiful. The room spray and sage shell are out of this world. Perfect scent. Beautiful. I will pop in tomorrow for you. With tears in my eyes. So, what are you willing to do about it? Okay? What are you willing to do about it? Francis, you're putting your hands on them and you give them Reiki, but do you ask for permission? And then do you close the energy for yourself? You close the energy for yourself? Because what happened is that we give, but if we don't shut the energy, close it, it's like a constant and then you're becoming depleted. Now, the beauty of Reiki is that it comes through us. Hence, we have to be a very clear pipe, a very clear vessel to move it through us. Because we have our representative from Japan here. What does Reiki mean? Universal energy. Ki, chi. Like the Chinese say Tai Chi. Chi is universal, it's energy. Ki is the same in Japanese. So this is where we are actually sharing. So then, do you have any addiction? I feel, swear to God, it's like I only wrote here a few words, but it feels to me as if I'm going through the book with you and asking you, come and effing do the course with me if you're in Melbourne. If not, I will create a Zoom one, because Adam will help me to do that, right? Do you have any addiction? Who is driving your bus? Your addiction or yourself? Who is driving that? Who is driving that urge to do things? You or your addiction? If you are the one who's running it, then you will have no addiction, you will have no traumas, you will have no stress, okay? Because you will actually be connected within your own energy. And once that you are within your own energy, you have mastered it, okay? And once that you can allow yourself to be in that level, you have shifted it. I remember once I had a client and she suspected that her husband was having an affair. And she didn't know what to do because there are kids, there are house, there is family. What do? Do you break it? She had, what we have investigated was, what was her part in her husband having an affair? What does it mean? It doesn't mean that it was her fault. Not at all. But what it means that potentially the attention that she has given to the relationship hasn't been there to that level. And that means that people just wander out rather than be focused and saying, hang on, I've got my shit in control here. And that is what's important, okay? And you know, many people say they're not happy together, but it's too expensive to divorce. What can I say? Try to make it work or do what you need to do. So how will you stop your addiction? Right? How will you stop your addiction? You need to find the core. Once that you have found the core, you are shifting it to the levels of gone. If someone will offer me now a cigarette, I'll say no. Why? I've worked on it. I've cleared it. I used to smoke. I was 16 and I smoked. I was in the army. I smoked until I was 22. In the army, everyone smokes. In fact, I met my first husband, my first ex-husband, should I say, for a cigarette. I had the regular cigarettes. I had Camel on the other pocket, and we smoked the same cigarettes on the border of Lebanon. I was just finished my commander course. It was nice. It was cute. However, now what do? We are controlling it. I don't need to smoke, but smoking is grief and mourning. Today I've actually seen a photo of someone who had COVID a couple of weeks ago. This is no thunderstorm, it's the train. Give me a month and we will move, right? I saw a photo of her partner and his legs are full of hives and blood and looks, oh my God, you want to just either vomit or hug him or cry with him because it's so painful, right? She almost vomited. That's why I said vomit. I wouldn't do that. I said to her, skin is lung. Skin is lung. Lung is grief and mourning. It's exactly like smoking. Okay? So you need to see on what's the addiction. Some people drink alcohol, but they drink it because they're angry. They drink it because they're livid. They drink it because they're frustrated. And this is where you need to shift that energy and to look at the origin of it. Once that you can see the origin of that, what was the first reason that it happened? When did it start? When did you start to use it as a crutch? And once that you are shifting it, it is gone. I want you to be able to still have a glass of wine, but not to make it anything more addictive. Okay? If someone makes you angry and then you're saying, oh, I need to have a glass. Or when you're coming back from work and you're like, oh, just give me that. That is already wrong because you are using this as a crutch. We do not want you to have any crutches because you can walk and you can run and you can do everything that you want because you are incredible. And once that you realize how powerful you are, you'll be able to channel your energy into those strength, into this empowerment that shifts your old pattern and lifts you up. And once that you have lifted yourself up, the sky, the universe, all the way up, that is the limit if there are any limits. Does that make sense or do you have any questions? Started as a celebration, something for myself, then developed into an unhealthy pattern. Exactly right. You change the pattern. Yes, exactly right. So then, how do we break the stress? And I did write here like a little joke for one of the other viewers that we have here. She came for a session. She came for a session on Sunday or Monday, doesn't matter. She came for a session and I thought that I was giving my lovely assistant the stapler, but then it was Rosie. And I was like, okay, is that you? Take it. Anyway, she's like, what is the symbolism of the purple stapler? Nothing. There was no symbolism. It was a purple, because I'm a purple girl, stapler. That is it. Sometimes you don't have to look for a deep meaning. Sometimes you just need to enjoy and look at the moment for what it is and how it is. Is that true? You know, sometimes just look at it for what it is. You know, I have those, I wonder what it means. I wonder how we take it. Guess what? Nothing. It is what it is. Today is Thursday. You know, when I'll teach you how to channel, first of all, we'll have to, in the course, is it the first week? I think it's actually the first week. It's first of all to establish what is a yes and what is a no. What is your name? Does your body actually accept it? Do you actually feel connected to who you are and what you are? And once that you do, bring it on. Then channeling is not coming and bringing entities from out of space. I mean, it can be, but that's not what it is. That's not what it's meant to be. Channeling is really connecting to your higher self. Channeling is allowing yourself and enabling yourself to have your own inner awareness, inner guidance. When you come to see me in a session, I want to empower you and shift you. We're moving from survive, revive, and thrive. And let us say, and at thrive and beyond. I'm not interested for you to create any dependency. If I can help, sure. Am I trained to help? Sure. But am I here to stay for you just to help? No. You have the power. Ready for a song? I've got the power. The kids. So this is where you need to empower yourself to be the strength that you are. Does that make sense? See how I get back to my serious voice? Yes. So what does authenticity mean to you? Write to me some comments. What does authenticity means for you? Yes, it is just a purple stapler. What does it mean being authentic? What does being authentic looks like and be like? It's just being who you are. As I told you, my friend who came to me once she's like a new friend, and she said to me, your house just look an extension of your clinic. Yes, it is, because it's full of crystals. I'll show you this side, less messy. It's full of crystals, and it has everything. It has lots of cards, and it's just me. This side might be a little bit more messy. I'm not showing you that. Tomorrow, I have help to clear the house. Yes. So, it's like, be who you are. What, do I have to be pretending that I'm a master guru Maharishi? No. Have I been doing it for all my life? Yes. Do I need to be, oh la 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 la? No. It is what it is. If you like it, awesome. If you don't, awesome. What can I do? Do I need to convince you that I'm spiritual? No. So people write here, trueness, being true within yourself, being honest, being vulnerable. Yes. Being a purple stapler, especially for Rosie. What does it mean? It means that you can just be. It means that your energy is safe enough for you just to be who you are and what you are at any given moment. And yes, it can be stressful. It can be lonely. It can be powerful. It can be super, super daunting if you have shit that you need to deal with, but be with it and be willing, ready, and able to actually shift it and move it to another layer, to another level. And this is where that authenticity comes along. Okay? Someone asked me if I can see them tomorrow, and by assessing them, I don't work on Fridays, and by assessing them, I said, I can, but I'm actually going tomorrow to see my chiropractor, and that is where I allow myself just to be Humpty Dumpty. Whatever needs to surface, so then I can work on it for myself. I can shift it. My nervous system is being rejigged, and Bob's your uncle. You know, you just move, you just be, you can just be. This is part of my self-care. I have once a week massage and once a week chiropractor, and of course, nails, lashes, and stuff as we need it, as we go. Yet, if I was to go tomorrow to the clinic for healing purposes, like if someone just needs to come and buy something and I'm in the area, I'll pop in, not a problem, right? But if I'm there to go as a therapist, that I am, I'll have to put myself together. I'll have to be for you rather than for myself. And by doing this, I'm actually preventing my own self-healing. Do you agree with that? Because I need time to revive. I need time to fill up my filters, my batteries. Hi, Sandra. I need to have all this opportunity to grow for myself. Now, if I will give it straight away when I'm doing my own healing, then it won't give me time to do what I need to do for me. So, of course, that I can continue, but it won't be really, it will be more of a revive rather than thrive. And unless the person is in a real emergency, I won't do it. I won't do it. If you need me to come and get something for you or to do something, not a problem. But you won't see me in clinic clothes. You might see me just, you know, if I'm going for a walk, it will be after or before my walk. Because I am authentic. And if you want to see me, you'll see me as I am. Okay? I won't wear white kaftan just to be spiritual. Do I feel guilty to take care of myself? No, not anymore. I used to in the past. Here, you see? This is my cupping. This is part of my cupping. Trust me, I have a full collection in my back of cupping. Why? It shifts the energy. It moves the blood flow. That's what I'm getting. That's part of my amazing flow. That's what I need. So, do you have any questions so far? Any questions, any questions, any questions? Great. Let us see what else is here. So, who do you think is driving your bus? Tell me. Who do you think is driving the bus? Is your name is really by Clementina? Is your name is Clementina? Which is a Mandarin in Hebrew. What do you do? How do you become authentic to yourself? Don't tell me what it is. Tell me if you're feeling that you are. How authentic are you to yourself out of 10? Can I just get some number? 4, 5, 10 out of 10. How much does it still matter to you what people think of you? I can tell you as an owner builder that I had to become in managing my own home renovation project. I have the most beautiful, God truly loves me, I have the most beautiful tradies who comes and help me. And yesterday one of them, and he's like the work manager, sweet, sweet, sweetheart. I saw in his eyes, you see, it's a problem to work for me because I analyze them straight away, right? And his eyes were a bit stressed. And I said to him, what's wrong? What is it? No, it's okay, it's okay. I said to him, what's wrong? Who is annoying you? Who do I have to go and give a smack for you? Who? And he started to laugh. And immediately, as soon as you start to laugh, your hearts open up. Once that your heart is opening up, you can actually find your own resources to bring it. You know, laughter is the best medicine, but not just forced laughter. I'm talking about real laughter from your heart. And then I had another person yesterday, and she was supposed to take the enjoy, which is to enjoy and to put yourself in joy, which is the emotion of the heart. And she left it on my desk. And I'm like, ay, ay, ay. Really? So this is where we need to see. If you're able to laugh at yourself and at others or from the situation, you're already halfway. May I just mention that after 5 minutes that I spoke to him and I teased him and I told him that I love him, not like his wife, it's okay. He melted again. And understand, we all have this bunch of young children, our inner child within ourselves, that just need to be comforted, that just need to be reassured, that just need to be connected. And once that you are connected to yourself, once that you are reassured by yourself, everything is flowing. You know, I have to say a special thank you to Tracy and Caroline that are here and watching, and they've helped me a lot in the last couple of weeks just by, I guess, telling me what an ace I am, but it's not for the compliment. They just reassured me that what I was doing was actually the right form, because the world of Reno, crazy. But to the level that today I was told, why don't you just go and do the block? Because I'm not going to do the block. It's too much. And then I'll just look at the people, and if they'll annoy me and they won't listen, what will happen, right? So, do you have any question for me? Then I had another friend, and she ran this healing program on me, and she said, you're exhausted. I'm like, yep, my body was exhausted. Because it's funny, you know, you have to wear multi hats, and you go with it. Even going to Bunnings, I guess that is that. Oh, this is the one thing of the week. I have received Power Pass. I, Sharon Tal, have a Power Pass to Bunnings. Because I'm a sole trader and I'm an owner builder. I will hire my services to go for trips for Bunnings if you want. We should do tour guides to Bunnings, don't you think? Don't you think they need to have purple and pink drills? Why do they just have them in those masculine colors? That's what I think what we need to suggest. They need to have a lady line. Don't you think? So yes. All right. So who have other questions for me? Because you haven't asked anything. If you want to know about the course, it starts next Tuesday, Tuesday, the 1st. Who doesn't love Bunnings? Seriously. OMG. First, 8:15. And 8 is the International Women's Day. So whomever will be in the course, we will celebrate it 15th and 22nd of March 2022 from 6 p.m. till 9:45. Now, if I'll go, and those who join me in the middle of the session here, go to the origin of it, to the broadcast. And I was telling how I have overcome, I was able to express a very negative experience that happened to me in 2010 in a professional setting and in a very, very indecent. And today, I've actually retaliated, answered back, and put things right. And it was very written in an elegant yet factual way. So the things that happened is that I didn't let my inner child that got traumatized to answer, but it was the adult me that did it. So let me repeat again the lesson that you will learn in the first week. Addictions, adrenal story, ascension, boundaries, control, cutting the cords and reconnecting with love, and desire versus rejection. First week. Second week, drama versus self-love, head versus heart and gut. How to channel, identity, love your inner child, procrastination, inner truth and confrontation, and rescuer versus supporter. Week number 3, responsibility, which is your ability to respond. Secret, self-acceptance, the dream and the journey, the internal sufferer, the 7 stages of distortion of self-identity. And the last week is the sun and the moon, which is like the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine. The war within, triggers and things that makes you go, Trust versus betrayal and doubt. Weight management, willing, ready, and able, and your essence is gold. Powerful. So that's all I can say. All right. Oh, and the remedies that came to me to share with you today is I am awakening. I don't know why you can't see it like this. I am awakening and I am intuitive. And how do we do this? I will take some for all of us. I am awakening. It will actually open more your third eye, and it will clear it, and it will help you see things for what they are. And I'm not sure if you know, but the third eye is parallel for the sacral chakra. And you know, when they say that, and I excuse any man who watches it, it's with love, but they said men think with the penis, or they call dickhead, it's because that the third eye can't think and it goes straight down. So sometimes we can't see it, and I'm saying it with respect. I'm not saying it, I'm not laughing. That's what happens. So we need to bring that vision, that clarity to the third eye, because this is the real truth. So I'll take one for me, and then I'll take some for you guys. Let me read the affirmation for you, or for us, because each one of them come with a specific affirmation. So I am awakening, to embrace the new and not to be afraid of the past. So if you ever say, I live in my conscious mind, I know I dream, but I can't remember my dreams, I can't fulfill my potential until I awaken my unconsciousness, I have social anxiety, I know if I dip into my unconscious mind, I will find the courage that I need. From 9 till 10. Can you hear me or not? The affirmation is yes or no. The affirmation is, as I'm awakening, I allow my old patterns to be released. I am now connected to my true vision of my third eye and higher self. Yes, you got me back, and I even have Elia with us on the line, so that is very good. Elia Tal, your mother is broadcasting from 9 till 10 every Thursday for over a year. Second time. Ay. Anyway, let us continue. So this is the awakening. And the second one is I am intuitive. And this is about merging with your spiritual consciousness, abandonment of the ego for spiritual growth, development of clairaudience, clairvoyance, and clairsentient. So that is your opportunity to actually develop it more. So this is one, and this is two. I don't know if there's even anyone stayed here on the line because of that interruption, but I hope that it is. So I am intuitive affirmation. It is now safe for me to access and develop my spiritual gifts. Even if I was hurt at any stage in my past, of this life or other life, I now choose to embrace and develop my spiritual gifts. I will use them with love and respect and only for positive use. I'm not sure that there's anyone here on the Facebook anyway. So, yes. Let me see, unless I just have to bring it back. Let us see. Anyway, it looks like Facebook world is gone. So, who would like to have a reading? So if you want those remedies or elixirs or essences, I'm intuitive for the week and I am awakening. I guess that there was a little sabotage that didn't want you to have fully awakened. So check out the website. Thank you. Check out the website. I'm awakening. I'm intuitive. Gorgeous remedies that help you feel so much more intuitive. All right. So who is in for a reading? I wonder if 𝗪𝗏𝗏 is still here with us, right? Yes. This is so... I mentioned, Caroline, I am awakening, to awaken, and I am intuitive. I think you just need to come. I'm actually going to text you after because I just received before a message for you anyway. So that is okay. All right, גלגל. צריך לעשות לך בוקינג, נכון? גלגלינה. Okay, a card for Gal. Gal, you are worthy. I am now worthy of love and all the good in the world. Say that, Gal. I am now worthy of love and all the good in the world. Okay, who else would like a card? Here we go. The train is coming here for Rosie. Rosie, are you exhausted? Please say with me, my energy... Rosie got a corporate job. It's pretty different, right? Rosie, my energy is vitalized. I now choose to rest and replenish my mind, body, and soul. You are welcome. Let me give you another card. There you go. The second card is, because when we have survive, I always like to see what's the next one. So the second card is empowerment for you, Rosie. I am now willing, ready, and able to empower myself and others. Okay? So this is the card. Okay. Francis, one for me and one for you. So, Rosie, you need to find purple staple. Please don't use just the purple heart. Francis, the card for you is blame and choosing to change. Okay? I am now willing, ready, and able to be successful in all that I do. Potentially, you're sabotaging your own success by not allowing yourself to be and to do what you need to do. For me, the card is belonging. I now belong. I no longer long for love. I am love. And oh my God, seriously, I can literally see her love heart. You can't see it on Insta, but I can see it on the lighting on Facebook, which is a little bit weird and different. Okay, who else? Tracy, are you here? Then this is the card for you. Tracy, processing. The processing will be easier. So my processing methods are fast and accurate. My brain is now enjoying this freedom. Okay, I'll read it again. My processing methods are fast and accurate. My brain is now enjoying this freedom. And for Caroline Mills, agile. I'm agile and I now choose to adjust to life changes effortlessly. Okay? And this is how it is. Both of you, interesting, had exactly the same level of processing and agile. So that is from the Revive, Thrive, Patience. And patience is a challenge. Beautiful. Who else is still here? Caroline Geerlings, would you like a card? The card for you is strengthening and free. The war is over and I am now free. Boom. And do we have Beck here on the line? Baxter, nourishment. I'm now willing, ready, and able to move my body, eat healthy, nourishing foods, and be hydrated. Okay? Oh, Caroline, I just gave you a card without seeing that you've asked for one. So that is good. Who else? Is there anyone else in here? Maybe Eliatal. Eliatal, you have inner beauty. I am now willing, ready, and able to shine my light inside and out. Yes, very interesting. Shine it away. Yes. I have some big adventures lately. Lucky I'm there to support those adventures. Okay, who else would like a card? I did one for me. Mine was belonging and longing. So that was good. Where was it? It was belonging. I no longer long for love. I am love. Okay, so how are we feeling? What is happening for us? All is good? Did I miss anything or anyone? Let's do another one for Eleni. 𝗪𝗂𝗵𝗵𝗀, coming into the light. That is the card, coming into the light. And if I've missed anyone else, Amanda, here is the card for you. Literally just jumped. It is heart center. Say it with me, Amanda. I'm now willing, ready, and able to connect myself and the world, through my heart. Through my heart. Look how pretty. It's actually matching my, it's matching my nail polish. Matching. Okay. And okay, someone asked me before about self-blame. If you do blame yourself for anything, Francis, you asked me if I blame myself. No, I don't have any guilt about it. But if you do have guilt or self-blame, say with me, I am now willing, ready, and able to have love for myself and others. Okay, this is good. Any questions, anything at all? Whatever it is, this week is going to be success. And success is what we need. Say with me, all of us, I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways to success. I have the magic touch. And I really want to wish all of us the best energy ever, the best success. Everything that we do or touch, bring it on and make it really, really good. So again, I want to thank you all for coming and sharing your time with us and allowing yourself to be the beautiful people that you are. Okay? So thank you so much. Take care.